Hello, everybody. Hello. I can see you all coming through now. Welcome. It's great to see everybody coming through. I think we've got a few still joining from the other session as well. I hope you're all well on this beautiful sunny day. Let's make the most of it. Okay, still got a few coming through, so we'll just hold on another minute or so. It's lovely to see so many of you join. It's great. I hope you've all enjoyed the festival so far. It's been great fun. Sessions yesterday were good as well. So, okay, just a couple more I think we got coming through. And I think we're there. So I'll kick it off. Hi, everybody. If you don't know me, I'm Sarah Wheatman, and I look after Travelsphere and Just You. So today, what thought I'd do is specifically talk to you about Travelsphere. Just You is our solo sister brand. So if you do need any help on the solo market and want to look at that in specifically in detail, then please just contact me and I'd be happy to help you. So let's kick off and tell you a little bit about Travelsphere. And what I wanted to do today, I wanted to start off, and some of you might have heard me talk about this before, but I think it's really important that you understand and everybody knows what our mission is and what we believe in. And I think it's really one of the reasons why we all do what we do, especially in the last 18 months, isn't it? We are here to change people's lives through travel. And whether that be our customers going on trips and having experiences of a lifetime, whether that be the communities that they affect by visiting different destinations, the new foods they eat, the new experiences that they have. That's really why we all do what we do. And that is the heart of all of our trips. Our mission is to change people's lives through travel. And we want to do that by working with you to help your customers as well have those trips of a lifetime that they'll just come back again and again. And one of the ways we do this for our communities that we visit is in together with the Planetara Foundation. Now, some of you may know that Travelsphere and Just You is owned by Bruce Poontip, who also owns G Adventures. We are completely separate brands, but we do have a partnership with the Planetara Foundation, also founded by Bruce Poontip. We call it Travelsphere Cares, and it's a not-for-profit partner, Planetara, and it helps communities benefit from tourism. And the CARES program is really built on the belief that tourism can be the biggest form of wealth distribution that the world has ever seen. And I think if we think about now the communities that we've experienced during the last 18 months, our local communities have meant more to us than ever before. And so many people now are thinking about how they can help the communities in other destinations, and when they travel, how does that benefit those communities? And it's all about giving people a hand up and not a handout, and that's really, really important to us, a hand up and not a handout. So it's helping local people set up businesses to allow tourists to run through them. And we focus on 4 main areas. That's women, youth, communities, and environment. And the reason we pick these 4 is really because we believe that they have the biggest effect in their communities, and they have the biggest ripple effect. If we can support communities, it has that ripple effect to education for children, also the environment as well, and it just generally helps the destination. So how do we do it? Well, we support lots of individual communities, and wanted to share a couple of pictures on the screen here. On the left, you'll see ladies at the Native Grill. Now, the Native Grill is in Arizona, so just near the Grand Canyon, and it is it's owned by the Little Boy family, which are an Indigenous family. And what we do is our customers go to the Native Grill as part of the tour of Epic Wonders of National Parks. So they go there, they'll have some lunch, have some food, they'll talk to the family, they get to know all about the history of the Little Boy family and also other families in the area as well. And it really helps you know, the family and the communities. You can see the children there as well. But also it gives our customers that unique experience that really does give them that story to tell when they come home, you know, something different, rather than just all these, obviously the key sites that they're going to see. And then on the right side, you can see the ladies at the Cherie Cafe. Now, this is in Sri Lanka, and it's actually part of the women's support groups in Sri Lanka, which has been running since the 1980s. And this is a group formed to help women empower women to become equal members of society. So it gives them the opportunity to get into work. And here is a cafe, and as you can see, they're preparing food there. We go and have some lunch, and again, food in the cafe. A lot of it revolves around food, and let's face it, why not? So we visit them, and again, you learn all about the projects that they run in the area and in Sri Lanka for other women as well, and how they are creating women opportunities for women to be equal members of society. So that's just two of the examples that we do with it together with Planetera. But again, it's everything we do is at the heart of changing people's lives through travel. So Travelsphere itself, well, we've been around a while. We've been around since 1977, but we like to say we were reimagined back in 2017. And that was when Bruce Puntip purchased us. And we introduced lots of new things into the brand, which I'll go through. Our actual first trip was a coach trip to Colwyn Bay. And then we went to the ball fields in the Netherlands and also Russia. And we were one of the first operators to China and as well. So Travelsphere has many firsts, and we like to think we're experienced in that, and you know, want to give our customers a holiday of a lifetime every single time that they travel with us. One thing that I'd love for you guys to take away today is to know that your customers' money is 100% protected. So since 2017, we have operated an independent trust fund, which means, and I think everybody knows this by now, but I'll just go through it again, your customers' money goes straight into that independent trust fund. We don't receive that money until your customer returns from travel. So it means that the money is safe. We're not using any customer money to run the business before the customers travel, so they know that they can get a refund, and that's why we can offer super flexible booking policies as well. Now, group size, I think that's probably quite a big talking point about the future of touring and what does, you know, what will a group size look like? How many will be on a group? And group sizes vary from small groups of 9, 12, up to bigger groups of even 50 as well. Now, back in 2019, we introduced our maximum group size. So we guarantee that all of our tours will operate between 15 to 35 customers in that group. Now, if we think 35, that will be a peak date at maximum capacity. So I think we're probably going to take some time to get back to that 35. On average, we have around 24 to 30 people on the tours as well. So, but it's about creating that perfect group size for the destination that you visit. So, for example, the South Africa tours have 15 customers on. Whereas perhaps if you were looking at Tuscany in peak time in September, they would have the capacity to go up to 35. But let's think 35 is only 17 customers. And before the customer even gets in the group, they have to travel on a plane with a couple of hundred people. So, you know, group size to us is about the destination, the experience for the customer, and also obviously the well-being of the customer as well. So 15 to 35. And on all of our holidays, we offer a free private chauffeur. If it wants to come up on the screen, there we go. So every holiday that is flight inclusive is a free personal chauffeur picking your customers up from their home. There's nobody else in the car apart from them as a couple together, or if they're traveling on their own as well. And they get taken off to the airport, and it's an executive car. So it's something like a Mercedes or a BMW. Now, this is free for the first 100 miles. After that, it's £3 a mile extra. Okay, so 100 miles. So no sharing, there's no minivan, there's no picking up other people. It literally is starting your holiday in style like never before. And that's a perfect way to start your holiday. And also, we're super proud to have introduced back in September last year our Reassurance Guarantee. We know even more so now than ever, and I talked about confidence a lot yesterday. Everything at the moment is about how can we help you to build confidence with your customers to book that holiday. We know there's lots of external factors that we can't control, but let's control what we can. And that is a flexible booking. And we know that people want it. I want one as well. If I book a holiday, I want to know I can amend it or get a cancellation if I can't travel for whatever reason. And this does that. So there's 3 points to the Reassurance Guarantee. Number one, their money is protected, as I've already mentioned. Number two, they can amend their booking for free. So there's absolutely no charge, and they can do it as many times as they like, as long as they do it before the end of February next year. So they could book a holiday to Italy, change their mind and think, actually, I want to do that trip of a lifetime, so I'm going to do that. And then also they might change their mind again and think, actually, now I want to go to Andalusia, and they can absolutely do that. Also, flexible cancellation as well. So again, cancel free of charge, all their money back, including their deposit, 45 days before or before the end of February as well. So super flexible policies for booking. There's no reason not to book. That's what we keep telling everybody.
Hi, Sarah. Sorry to interrupt you. Have you got much more to add, or are you happy to do the Q&A now?
I've just got one more thing to add, if that's all right.
Go on, Sarah. Yeah, go for
Sorry,
it.
Abra.
It's all right.
If that's all right, just quickly, we've got the safe travel stamp, so you know that your customers will be looked after. And I've talked a lot more than before. I thought I'm normally quite good at this on timekeeping. And just remember, £21 deposit at the moment. So again, £21 deposit, flexible booking, free chauffeur, maximum group size, money protected. Drop the mic. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Sarah. That was brilliant. I've already seen a questions come through from Suzanne Carter, who said, regarding Planetera, are there any Travelsphere Planetera social resources that can be used on our trade Facebook? I
can get some for you, absolutely. Yeah, no problem at all. Suzanne, if you'd like to contact me directly, at sarah.wheatman@travelsphere.co.uk, I'll be more than happy to send them to you. So just drop me a note. Thanks.
Awesome. She said she did the virtual trek last year as well, and she loved it.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, we all climbed to Everest. That was good.
Oh, sounds so fun.
Yeah.
Regarding that, actually, in Travelsphere Cares, what has the feedback been like from customers that have been able to enjoy some of those projects? Because it's a real USP for you guys, isn't it?
It is. And I think it was something that when Bruce purchased us, it was a no-brainer that we bolstered it into both Travelsphere and Just You. We've had such a good response from our customers that we're looking at how we can incorporate more. We just do a handful of projects at the moment, so we're working with the Planetera team to incorporate more. Also, I think through this period, we've done a number of sentiment surveys, and our customers want to know how people are getting on in destinations. And, you know, I think it's going to become, I don't think it's necessarily the nail in the coffin for the deciding factor, but I certainly think it's a consideration of the customer, the company's values and what they stand for, and how they're going to benefit the destinations and how they're looking after the people that they visit, so in the communities.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Absolutely. Oh, I've seen a question come through from Rachel Ball, who said, will there be new brochures out soon?
I'm hoping you're going to get a brochure in the next couple of months. We haven't produced a brochure now for 18 months, but there are hot off the press, there are plans for that, and we are working on it in the background, Rachel. So again, if you want to email me, I'll make sure that your branch or yourself get delivered a brochure as soon as it's done. We can get in touch.
Great stuff, thank you. And just quickly as well, in terms of sort of supporting agents, which I know you've done a fantastic job on, are there any sort of plans for fam trips or anything next year, or is that still all TBC?
Oh, I would love even myself just to get on a tour right now. Well, let's face it, we all want to go anywhere. Absolutely. Yeah, I think one of the biggest things that we can do is to support our trade partners in again, it's that confidence building piece, isn't it? It's showing our customers how their well-being's looked after, they're safe, you know, the local protocols and guidelines are being followed. So absolutely, we will have plans for that as soon as we can all travel safely.
Great stuff. Watch this space then. All right. Well, thank you so much, Sarah. We'll run out of time, but yeah,
I'm so sorry I talked too much.
No, that was brilliant.
You know me. Okay.
We'll see you soon. And yeah, jump into the Travel Curious training session now, guys. Thanks very much.
All right. Thanks everybody for joining. Bye.